basically, the London Teenage Poetry Slam is a youth poetry slam event. What's a poetry slam? A poetry slam is like a poetry competition where you have a range of different poets get up on stage and perform poems. You have judges in the audience. Those judges determine which poet or which poets are the strongest poets, and they decide who goes through. Now, in the London Teenage Poetry Slam, we take the highest scoring team to Chicago. Right now I'm working with the first half of the stage. You guys at the back, you need to work a little harder for me, right? So, yeah, but we're not taking, unfortunately, we don't get to take the winners of this slam to Chicago. Can I get an R?
Oh, that's not right.
All right, see the bad people, you got it. I like it, it's cool. All right, however, the highest scoring poets from this competition, we're going to be taking the top 3, and those highest scoring poets will be walking away with these 3 awards back here. And they will also be performing at the Slam Final at the end of June as special guests. Yay! Lovely, 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 lovely. There are a lot of people in here that are nervous right now. Yeah? They're kind of worried right now. They're poets, they've been writing poems for like years, right? Everyone that's going to get up on the stage when I'm done with my ramble is someone that's been involved in the London Teenage Poetry Slam project. So they've done this already. They've been here. They've been up here, teams of performers. They've been up here, you know, some of them have done work individually and whatnot. But still, they're here and they're nervous. They're scared. Yeah? So what I'm going to ask you to do is whenever I announce someone to come up on stage, whenever I invite someone up on stage, please do me a favor and make as much noise as you can. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Yinka Adelakun. Give you a round of applause.
Hi everyone. When I was in university, I was studying international politics, and there was a particular movement that I really loved, so I decided to write a poem about it. It's called Hunting for Liberation. Bismillah. I heard them calling for a movement. The voices of the smaller people, darker people, indigenous but somehow unimportant people, cast away like the untouchables of the caste, huddled in the murky pits of social strata, praying for rebirth. 10,000 feet of those broken men and women, names, expressions obscured by black scarves and war paint, and they were marched to an irregular beat. The pounding, sweet holy mother of Jesus, the pounding, fueled by the fire in their rifles, tortillas in their bellies, drunk on Santiara incantations, casting spells of bondage poison, spitting blow darts, hitting the hearts of the elite Mexican state. They were hunting for liberation. I heard them calling for a movement, for salvation, emancipation of the Zapatistas. They will not be moved. Thank you.
So if you can... Oh yeah, don't stand on ceremony. Yeah, okay. So first person that's going to stand up for me is Madam J. Bernard. She's just going to stand, just give her a little round of applause. All right. To say a word about J. Bernard, at 16 she was photographed by David Bailey and hotly tipped by The Guardian as like the next best thing. And she is really kind of living up to that expectation. She's an accomplished poet, an accomplished cartoonist, and I believe she's working on prose and fiction as well. She's got a number of different talents under her belt. Please give her another little round of applause. Now in the middle, we've got royalty. We got spoken word royalty in the house. All right, please put your hands together for Charlie Dark. Charlie Dark, essentially, I'm not going to go into it too much, but poet, producer, DJ, internationally renowned. He also was responsible for really kind of making this whole kind of spoken word thing popular, particularly in London, with open mic nights back in the day in Brixton. So yeah, you need to check him for some history on this scene and everything, yeah? But he's still here. Less hair, but he's still here, yeah? All right, and next to Charlie Dark, our third and final judge, please put your hands together for Rosie Knight. Now, Rosie Knight is actually a student from this project. She was involved in the project in its very earliest stages. and she has come back today to fill a seat as a judge. And I think that's beautiful for an educational project that kind of works with a range of young poets, that we have that kind of longevity, that we have that kind of legacy. Please give all of our judges another little round of applause. The first person that I am going to invite to this stage will be Rochelle Mackenzie. Give her a little round of applause as she makes her way up to the stage. Keep that round of applause going as she comes up here.
Okay, hi everyone. It's my phone.
You need to step forward to the mic, speak up, please.
I'm choked, stifling on lost imprints. My hand no longer fits. What happened to my face? Why does it no longer match my personality? Friends I once attracted now repel. My life is stuck in a spiral. I am that veg in a stir fry, tossed into the free air, only to fall back down to be burned. Boredom has become my unspoken ritual. Sitting in the corner of my mind, I write lines to erase my emotions. I have trapped myself inside this egg, degrading myself to a baby. But I'm solid. My reaction's stone. Yet, I just want to break free, release this yoke, so that people are soaked with the real me. My shoulders struggle to uphold others' expectations. I refuse to continue to bodybuild this armor anymore. My skin shall display the true me. Thank you.
The next poet about to grace this stage will be the one, the only, Oluwakemi Fontaine. Give her a round of applause.
Creative troublemaker, you kicked dirt on my days. Like a planned robbery, you stole my attention. The new breed in the gym, whose muscles seem to smile and frown up and down each arm. Swollen chest, boatman's back, flocked by these boy-starved girls. Me, I thought you were a breathing mannequin. But like a politician, I was proved wrong. You read me like a boring book. I felt so complicated. That's why you're my creative troublemaker, causing chaos in my mind, impregnating my thoughts with your influence. And I think it's time that I, like a sheep, let you be my shepherd.